All right, Ben Wade, Easy Solar. What's up, buddy?
Dude, just happy to be on the show.
All right, let's do this. So, man, I know that you've seen a ton of installs. I've seen a ton of installs. The industry has evolved a ton since I got into it. I'm sure since you got into it.
Sure.
I'd love to hear kind of your perspective on like that evolution of the install side of things, what you've seen and where we're headed, man.
Yeah, I think it has changed a lot since I've been here. I think I think first and foremost, like I appreciate all the guys on the roof. I get out there on the roof and it's super hard to get out there and super hot and super cold and day in and day out, get there early, stay late, do these installations. That's incredible. So I have a ton of respect for the guys that get out there on the roof and putting the work in place. I think the things I've seen that have kind of evolved where it's been, kind of early on, I saw a lot of, there's been a lot of good material, good products out there. It seems like we've been able to take some step changes and really kind of help create make those products better.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a ton of new stuff in safety, the way we attach, the way we try to make sure that things aren't leaking. I've just seen a huge involvement in the products and services that are offered there.
Yeah, me too. I think I think a lot of the products are designed more for solar installers now, really seeing the challenges that solar installers face in the field. I think the product development is kind of seeing that it can get out with installers on the roof and kind of making sure that the products that they need, they have, and they're more efficient for the tools that they're using. A lot of big things like the nut driver is the same for all the different products on the roof versus just you're using 3 different nut drivers when you're up on the roof. Little things like that make a big difference. And so getting, even from, how the rail is getting on the roof, the size, the lengths it's cut in, or even railless, getting on the roof, it's much more efficient. It's less weight.
Yeah, it's that balance between speed and quality.
Absolutely.
And you guys have been a big part of that, obviously, and bringing a product that gives you both. So
well, I think it's interesting too with as far as like the industry goes. I think one thing like we've got to be aware of is that I think a lot of the decision making when it comes to products has been, is it cheap or is it less costly, and do my guys like it? Is it cheap? My guys like it. If you kind of hit both those two, then the kind of decision is like, let's do it. But we've really got to come together as an industry. We got to look at like, hey, first and foremost, is it quality? Is this thing going to last for 25, 30 years? And if you can't say yes to that, then it doesn't matter how cheap it is or how much you guys like it. It's gotta work. As soon as you can say yes to the quality, it's gonna work for 30 years. Then it's like, okay, what does it cost, and like how efficient is it in the field?
Dude, that is well said. Yeah, that's 100%. Love that.